everyone, welcome to our class YouTube channel. I just wanted to jump on super quickly and give you a couple of updates. As you know, there is a lot of uncertainty surrounding how we're going to continue the school year and how we're going to continue with our learning and our curriculum. Unfortunately, I don't have a ton of specific information to offer you in terms of how long this is going to last or what types of online learning we're going to be able to provide for you. But what I can tell you is your teachers and I are working very diligently to make sure that you have the best resources available to you in order to continue the learning that we had planned for you for fourth quarter. I do also want to show you around Google Classroom just because I made a couple of additions and I switched some things around just so it's easier for you to navigate. I also want to make sure that you have all the resources that you need in order to make sure that we are able to still continue our learning in this super weird, super tough situation. So again, I'm sorry that I can't offer you any more specific information at this time. However, I do want to take a couple of minutes to show you around Google Classroom so that you know where to locate all of the essentials as we move towards online learning. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to take a look at is how Google Classroom is set up. When you log on to Google Classroom, this is going to be the first thing that you see. So what I want you to do is click Classwork, and then you'll see that I moved a couple of things around and I added some new topics for you to access while we are starting our distance online learning. The first thing that we are going to look at more in depth is the daily check-in form. That's going to be the very first thing that you see right at the top of your Google Classroom. I do want to point out that this daily check-in form will be available in every single class period. So second, third, fourth, sixth, and seventh, all of you guys will have access to this daily check-in form. Okay, so when you click this, you're going to see a form right here. Then you'll click that link and it opens it. Okay, and this is what your daily check-in form is going to look like. Before I go in and talk to you guys about what the daily check-in form looks like and all the things that you're going to need to fill out, I do want to point out to you that you do not have to fill this out more than once a day. So even if you have me for both reading and writing, I only want to receive one response on the form for you per day. Okay. So as you're going through and you're looking, just as a reminder, this is a daily check-in form as kind of our means of attendance. So what you'll first do is type in your email address. Just make sure that you're typing in your PV learners, first name, last name, again, which class periods are you in? So if you have me for second and third, you would click second and third, and this is how I know that you've checked in for both classes that day. You'll put the correct date for whatever day you're checking in for. So when we start this on Monday, you would click Monday, the 23rd. This next question, how are you feeling today? I just kind of want to know what your frame of mind is like at that moment. So are you just okay? Are you bored, happy, tired, sad, or amazing? However you're feeling, just let me know in this section right here. The next question is just kind of like a fun, interactive question. How can I help you today? Would you like a friendly message? You need help with something? Do you want me to send a silly picture, give you a dad joke, or maybe send you the link to the TikTok of the day or my favorite TikTok at the moment? If there's something else you would like, you would click other and then tell me what else you would like, maybe like a meme or something like that. Okay. The next question, do you need me to reach out to you today for assistance on any of the assignments? You'll click yes or no on that. If the answer is yes, I'll need you to explain to me in the question below which assignment that you need help on so I can further give you assistance. And then lastly, these last two questions are completely optional. So the first one, what's on your mind today? This is kind of where you would share any of your thoughts about what is going on with distance learning, with your life, or just being stuck in your house. So of course, there's endless possibilities there. And then lastly, again, another kind of fun, optional, interactive questions. Do you have any Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, or book recommendations for me or for the class? If we start getting similar ones here, maybe we can do something where we all watch the same thing and kind of have like a little book or like a movie club afterwards. Okay. Then when you're all done, you will click the submit button and that will take your attendance for that class period. Alrighty, so the next thing that we are going to take a look at is all the specific topics that I have set up for you. The first one that you'll see right when you log into your Google Classroom is, of course, the daily check-in form. That's right at the top so that you don't forget to check in with that form. The next thing that you'll see is distance learning. This is where I'm going to place any assignment that you will submit directly to Google Classroom. Okay, so if I assign you a Google Doc, a Google Slides, anything of that nature that I want you submitting directly to Google Classroom like we normally would with an online assignment, it's going to be underneath that distance learning category. The next one that I want you to take a look at is the Flipgrid category. I still want us to be able to have some kind of verbal communication with each other. So in order to do that, we are going to start by using Flipgrid. Flipgrid is an outside resource for us to use that kind of allows you to make videos and talk to each other via posts on a discussion board. Once these scheduled assignments post for you guys to Google Classroom, you'll be able to watch those videos on how to make a Flipgrid tutorial, see what it looks like from the student account, and then you will see your very first Flipgrid assignment on March 23rd, which is next Monday. Alrighty, so now we're going to take a look at the honors reading Google Classroom. Again, it'll start you off on the stream, so you just want to make sure that you click classwork. Right at the top, as the English Google Classroom, you'll have your daily check-in form, then you'll see your daily agenda, your weekly agenda, and then the new topic that I've added is The Outsiders. We are going to be continuing on with reading The Outsiders for fourth quarter, so I have attached, and it's going to post on Monday, March 23rd, the full PDF version of the novel. It has the chapters labeled, it has the page numbers labeled, just like a regular book. So whenever I make a reference to a chapter number or a page number, you'll be able to see those within that PDF. Okay, since we are doing pretty much The Outsiders as our only form of work for distance and online learning, this is going to be the only new topic that I have created for you. So any work that we will submit electronically via Google Docs or Google Slides, or if I have any links for you that pertain to The Outsiders, it's all going to be posted underneath this topic. If there is a reason where I need to post a new topic, of course, I will always reach out to you via email or Remind 101 to let you know that I have made adjustments to our Google Classroom. All right, guys, the last thing that I want to show you is your honors weekly agenda. Again, you've had access to this all year on Google Classroom, but just in case that you didn't know where it was or you didn't know what this looked like, I do want to just point this out to you so you know how this is going to work. Every single day is going to have the date up at the top in that blue row. That second row right below that is the FYI section. So anything that's super important that I want you to take note of or any updates that I have for you, that's all going to be in that first row in purple. The second row is for honors reading. You guys are going to be in green. So your schedule for the week is in that second row in green labeled honors reading. And then of course, honors writing / honors English, you guys are going to be that last row in blue. So your weekly agenda, you're going to follow in blue. You will also notice within this Google Doc that I have hyperlinks there for you. So for example, for reading, you'll need to download The Outsiders. So if you need to do that, you just click on the link and it'll bring you to a space where you can download it, which is all right here for you. Okay, so anything that is in blue highlighted, if you can hover over it and it gives you a link, that means that there's a hyperlink attached to it that you would want to take a look at. Okay, in addition to just making sure that you're checking your email regularly and you're checking your Google Classroom regularly, I do really need you to check your honors weekly agenda on a daily basis, just so you know if there's any updates that I have for you to our curriculum. Okay, as I'm sure that we all know and we're all kind of feeling right now, this is really confusing, uncharted territory. So we're going to get through this first week and we'll kind of come together and figure out what we feel like works best for us. Of course, I'm always going to ask for your feedback because this is your classroom, this is your learning, and I do want to make the absolute best of it. Alrighty guys, that's all I have for you in terms of our Google Classroom updates and where you can start to navigate things as we move to online distance learning. I miss you guys tons and I'm so sad that I don't get to come back to you after break, but just know that we are going to be in constant communication and we're going to try to make this feel as normal as possible, even though the circumstances are super weird. Just as a couple final reminders, if you haven't already, please download the Google Classroom app and make sure you have the notification set up so that when I post an assignment or I make some kind of announcement that you're able to get those. The next thing that I want to inform you about in terms of communication. Please, if you have any questions about assignments or just in general, please only reach out to me via email, Google Classroom, or Remind 101. I want you guys to kind of stay away from DMing the Classroom Instagram just because I want us to kind of have that more formal mode of communication with either email, Google Classroom, or Remind 101, whereas Instagram's kind of going to be our fun, safe space to post random funny things or just to kind of keep each other updated socially. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me via email. I will be posting on this YouTube channel pretty regularly in terms of your daily agenda. I'll try to make sure that I give you as much information as I possibly can. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Please continue to stay safe, stay healthy. I miss you guys lots, and I'm super bummed that I don't get to see you after spring break. Just know that we will be in constant communication, and I will keep you updated with any new information that I receive. Love you guys. See you later.